Hi folks, Mike here in Dahlonega, Georgia at the Dahlonega Gold Museum. Dahlonega, as you remember, was host to America's first gold rush back in the 1820s when gold was found on nearby Dukes Creek. It led to the enforcement of the Indian Removal Act and to an influx of people from all over the world to this tiny little crossroads, which is now a kind of tourist destination in the North Georgia mountains, full of wine tasting rooms, boutiques, antique stores. But they haven't forgotten their past, and never is that more evident than right here behind me in the Dahlonega Gold Museum. So let's go in, take a look around, and get a glimpse of what this town was like back in the 1820s when everyone that came here had gold fever. I think I'll come on in. Yes, there was a mint. What do y'all think? Maybe some money tied up in this display case? Now look at the size of that bad boy. Getting ready for potions class. Guess that's how they drew the lottery numbers for the land lottery. I bet everybody wanted a piece of it once they found gold. Except for the Indians. Apparently, they didn't get to have any gold. Instead, they got a one-way trip to Oklahoma, across the Mississippi anyway. Looks like somebody had an interesting Friday night. A couple hundred years ago. Here's a view of the Dahlonega Square from behind bars. Actually, this is just the stairwell to the upstairs part of the museum. Well, who do I spy with my little eye? This town. She's afraid of getting gold fever. She's already got silver fever, pearl fever. Let's go upstairs. little late for that. What a wonderful view of the Dahlonega Square that you can get from here on the second story of the Gold Museum. One that you really can't get anywhere else. The beautiful second story. I have actually never been up here. I have only seen it from the ground. It looks like, correct me if I'm wrong, but the folks here at the Park Service have positioned a kind of bed of nails along this ledge. I can only guess because there are a lot of pigeons that hang out in Dahlonega. There's a lot of sweet treats dropped on the ground and other kinds of food. Let's go inside. This museum is in the old Dahlonega courthouse. A beautiful building, as you've seen from the outside, and the glimpses of the architecture on the inside. They're letting us have a glimpse into the jury room. Yeah, there's at least 12 angry men there. At the old judge's chambers from when this was an actual courthouse. It's a comfy looking chair. And a nice collection of law books. That is a big chunk of gold. And it looks like somebody might have lost it in a poker game. A glimpse of what this was like. This building was like when it was the actual Dahlonega courthouse. Many, many, many years ago.
Dahlonega and sent to places like Philadelphia, where it could be made into coins. By 1838, so much gold was being
I don't have it, do you?
Tear down the mountain in no time.
Hydraulic mining exposed veins of gold that otherwise would have remained buried for years. This new method allowed a few miners to move tons of earth in a single day. It also cut huge gashes through the hills and left deep canyons that scarred the countryside. After they washed the mountains down, the miners had to separate the gold from the quartz and other rocks.
Looks like a pretty tough way to make a living.
They did this by
But I guess if you got gold fever.
penny crushers or stamps.
And I can remember when there was at least 5 stamp mills that you could hear.
It's very nice how the walls are adorned
You could hear all 5 of them running.
with enlarged versions of these old photographs.
They run day and night.
It kind of puts you in the mood, kind of
harder and harder to find. The scale of
surround you with that world from back in the 1820s,
companies were set
1830s.
up an elaborate auraria, a community named for the Latin word for gold. Auraria's growth, according to one of its residents, was unprecedented in any backcountry village in the southern states. Water cannons, called hydraulic giants, literally washed away the sides of the mountains.
They great big things up on the legs like that.
$1 billion in gold coins.
I guess this is what a miner's cabin looked like.
It didn't take long to find
I got a pair of work boots
gold,
that
though.
don't
And
look
in
much better,
1848, when gold was
but
discovered
they're not
in
that beat up.
California, all luck. Said to be some of the world's finest. Miners roamed the valleys and hollows of North Georgia. Good color. Many of them used only gold pans.
The dynamite was the worst thing. Now, you done fool going back or had the headache, so you get the dynamite headache.
More than 250 gold mines filled the hills and valleys of North Georgia.
And the bowl fields and the pre-gym and the Edward River and
Chartered in 1900 and out of business by 1906, the Consolidated was lit, even in its own time.
Looks like they have an old sluice here.
$5 million to build the huge mining complex.
I remember looking like that before the tour.
It wasn't until the late 1930s miners worked deposits scattered throughout the area or ran small stamp mills. Fortunes to be made. Most miners found easier.
If someone curious go on national state, you're going to find anywhere. I've had assays on some of this right here, when just as it came out. And this one at the time had 98.4.
Let's start here.
No alloys, she very low alloys. In some parts of the world, your alloy was silver, copper, and so forth. And if it's 75% pure, you're in good shape. I mean, that's good for them.
Rushed to the mountains of North Georgia. Day after day,
Let's try
year
this one.
after year, it was the dream of that next big strike that kept them going. Today, Dahlonega is experiencing a new gold rush of sorts as tourists flock to the area. Importance of gold to the region. At the old
Kind of like a
Consolidated
Viewmaster.
mine, and at the Croissant, the only active gold mine in Georgia. Constructed in 1836, this is the oldest existing courthouse in Georgia.
Some old mining
Its
tools.
bricks are fashioned of mud from nearby Canyon Creek. They form solid walls nearly 2 feet thick. And
Somebody got their money's worth out of this
tiny
pick.
traces of gold.
Old book. The Plunderer. Kind of what they were doing in a way, wasn't it? Okay, I don't know what this is. Rolling around. Pipe bomb, maybe? I don't know. Oh yeah. There's not just gold in them Dar Hills. There are other precious metals and gems. Ooh, this is a heavy one. Oh, no wonder. It's where they keep the big boys.
First yielded their treasure.
Here's one way down here.
But for
Uh-oh.
nearly 2 centuries, gold has drawn people
That looks like
to
a
the
stick of
mountains North
dynamite.
Georgia. And gold, with its special
Anybody got a
odor,
match?
has kept
A penny crusher. Let's see if I have the ability to follow simple instructions. Turn the handle until the picture you want appears here. Okay. And there we are. Nope. See, I have not the ability to follow even simple instructions. Okay. Here's my penny. Nice. Folks, I hope you found this little tour of the Dahlonega Gold Museum at least mildly interesting. I encourage you to visit Dahlonega. There's more here than just the museum. There's gold mines if you want to try your hand at mining. There's also tons of little shops, boutiques, wine tasting rooms, some of the best restaurants you'll find in North Georgia, all right here in Dahlonega. So come on up. You don't need gold fever to visit Dahlonega, Georgia. Until next time, bye.